congratulations on the book. We'd like to ask you a couple questions about the NFL season coming up and another great year, pro football talk and Sunday night football and football night in America. Can you believe it seems like it's grinding its way to the start line? I'm just really excited to get it started, but how's it look from your perspective?
You know, for me, when football season starts, it's like school starting, but you're looking forward to going to school. Mm-hmm. You look forward to what happens every week. And every week of games, you never know what's going to happen. You think you know, and every time you get to the point where you kind of have an idea of how it's going to go, you find out the hard way that you were wrong. So I've been talking a lot recently about how I don't like this obligation to have to make predictions. I just like to sit back and enjoy the games. And that's what everyone should do this year. I think the games will be great. 272 regular season games, great postseason action. Whoever gets in, a lot of great teams in the AFC, some very good teams in the NFC, and it's just going to be a lot of fun to see how it all shakes out because the teams are, unlike when I was growing up here in the 70s when you had a few really good teams and everybody else, there's a lot of good teams and a lot of strange factors that'll play out over the course of the year to result in whoever it is holding up the trophy when it's all said and done.
The AFC North quarterbacks run the league, and the AFC North is loaded with quarterbacks, and specifically the Steelers and the Browns, and then you get Burrow and Jackson down in Baltimore. How do you look at that division with the talent that everybody has at quarterback and how that may play out? And I know you don't want to make predictions, but just kind of, it's going to be nip and tuck, I would imagine. And a lot of Steelers right now, because of the preseason, or Steelers fans, very excited about the possibilities.
Well, I don't want to make predictions, but I have to. Yeah. And as it relates to the AFC North, look, the Steelers could be much better than we expect. And I know growing up and living most of my life within 100 miles of Pittsburgh, they tend to be pretty good when you don't really know what they're going to be. It's when you expect them to be really good that they maybe fall short. This year, nobody really knows what to expect. And I think they'll ultimately go as far as Kenny Pickett can take them. This is the year where you find out where his ceiling might be. How good can he be? Can he be one of the best 5, 7, 10 quarterbacks in the NFL? We begin to find that out this year. But I'm encouraged by what they have. Obviously, great defense. Offense, can they get it done? George Pickens can be a superstar. Throw him the ball. Even if he's covered, he's not covered. Throw him the ball. Use him more. That's a key to becoming the team they can be. And the Browns, they're the big wild card because we don't know what Deshaun Watson's going to be. He hasn't played a full season in 3 years. Can he be the guy he was in 2020? If so, that could be a pretty exciting competitive division. And that's what Pete Rozelle, the commissioner back in the 70s, when the Steelers were the dynasty, he wants as many teams as possible to be involved, to have a chance. And this one may go right up until the end of the regular season. There may be a ton of teams still alive jockeying for those spots when the season comes to an end, and that's more exciting for everyone. It makes it more exciting for the fans of the teams that are still in it.
What's been the biggest surprise for you going from a fan to now being a national media person in terms of how you look at games and how you break games down with what you do as compared to just being a fan? Like you said, I want to put my feet up and just watch the game.
Well, I think one thing I've learned is a lot of people try to make it more complicated than it is, and there's a lot of human factors that go into what makes a football team successful. And we hear a lot about analytics and advanced playbooks, and you hear somebody call a play and it's all these different words and numbers and letters. At the end of the day, it's pretty simple. And the good teams find a way to win. I was talking to a coach recently about it, and I said, you know, there is a real chess match element to football. He said, yeah, but if one team is made up of pawns and the other team is made up of queens and rooks, there isn't much of a chess match to be played. So the good thing for the NFL, there aren't a lot of teams that are so dramatically better than the rest. The whole any given Sunday, which is now any given Monday or Thursday or Saturday, whenever they play the games, that applies. And I think that makes for an exciting product. It's one of the reasons why, unlike anything else, the NFL can gather together millions of people to watch what the NFL has to offer.
Last question. The millions of people that gather together on Super Bowl Sunday who will be watching
thank you.
Fishing for that
I know. Non-binding because I make my official predictions as late as possible, right before the season starts.
Right.
Just in case somebody slips on a banana peel or falls in the shower, I want to have the latest possible opportunity to make my picks. Although it won't be easy for the Chiefs, and they're hardly a dominant team, they are so accustomed to finding ways to win in those big spots. How can you think the Chiefs won't be back there? In the NFC, it's the 49ers or the Eagles, and if one of them slips, Who knows who's going to rise up? I'm kind of leaning right now to the Chiefs and 49ers, a rematch of Super Bowl 54. It's kind of a safe pick. You know, what I used to do was I'd pick one team that we kind of assume is going to go there, and then I'd go outside the box for the other team, and I'd be wrong, and I'd never hear the end of it. So it's safer to just pick a couple of teams that look like they're going to be pretty good.
Well, I can't thank you enough for the time. Congratulations on the book, and look forward to watching you this season.
Thank you, pal. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm Gianna Dupre. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch, and please take some time to subscribe to our channel.